Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my February favorites. I don't have any books this month because I'm still reading the one that I was reading last month. It's a big book and it's just taking me a while to get through. I love it, but I just haven't had too much time to read. I don't have actually any lifestyle either. It's just strictly beauty, so I hope you guys enjoy my beauty favorites this month. Just nothing stood out to me. I don't want to force it, but we do have a ton of beauty. So it's kind of good that it's strictly beauty because I have a lot to go through here. So thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. If you've not already, I'd absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and let's jump into my monthly faves. I don't even know where to start. I'm going to start with my eyes though, because this kind of took me off guard for actually really liking this shade. There were a couple new colors launched for the Charlotte Tilbury Hypnotizing Pop Shots that came out. There is a purple one, I think it's called Ultraviolet, and then there's this pink one, which is the Pillow Talk Diamonds, which is the one that I'm going to talk about. I have both on my eyes today though, because I wanted to mix them and see how it looked, because they both looked really good when I was swatching them for a video, and I'm like, you know what, let's mix them together. So that is what is on my eyes today. However, I'm just mentioning the Pillow Talk Diamonds as a favorite because this one on its own is just so stunning. I used it in a trying new makeup. I had it on for my Charlotte Tilbury blush video, and I've also just been reaching for this daily as my lid shade. I've been really into the pink. It is a really nice formula with glitter in it because it doesn't fall all over my face, and I feel like this color specifically really brings out the green in my eyes, so that's why I've been reaching for it. It's a really pretty color. It looks even more beautiful in person, I feel. On camera, it looks beautiful as well. It just doesn't do it justice, I feel. It's such a great lid shade if you're looking for something to add that pop. Truly, this color specifically is true to the name. The formula is fantastic. These are pricey, and that's my only issue with these, are they're so much money just for a single eyeshadow. However, I've been using this on the daily for my eyelid color, and I've just been absolutely loving it. So I was gonna start off here. Typically, I don't have a lot of eye products, but when I have one that I love, I have to mention it. So this was one that I truly, truly love. And if you love purples, you're gonna love that Ultraviolet. As I said, I have it on my eyes today mixed. It's stunning too. Sticking with the eye category, I actually have two products. The first one is the BK Beauty Risa Does Makeup Day Club False Lashes. I use these also in that trying new makeup, and this specific style of lash is my perfect kind of lash. They are very thin band, lightweight, super wispy, and these are the kind of lashes I've been talking about that I've been personally wearing lately, and I'm so happy with the style. So congratulations, Risa, again on your collab with BK Beauty. Love these. Check them out below. I'll have them linked below. But if you're looking for a really pretty everyday or dramatic lash that is just easy to use, easy to wear, look no further than those. I'm also wearing her half lashes today, but I wanted to use it with my next product that I'm going to mention. It is the new mascara from L'Oreal. This is infamous right now online. I did a whole video on this product if you want to go check it out for the wear and all that. I build it up and I just wear this in that video, obviously with no false lashes, but today I wanted to wear Risa's half style with this mascara. The wand of this kind of curves up slightly, but you pack it on and it really does lift the lashes, plus you can really separate them. It gives you insane length, plus gives you volume, but it's really the length with this that really takes your lashes there. I love this for building. I think it's a great buildable mascara. It can go clumpy if you go too much, but I feel like I can get the lash that I want fairly quickly with this mascara. This is one of the nicest mascaras I've tried recently. I find this gives more volume than my Tower 28 one that I've been loving lately. It's one of those plastic wands, which I don't typically like, but it works for this. The formula is really great, but I would just check out my whole review on this if you just want to see it on its own, because on its own, it's a great mascara, but I am wearing it with some falsies today. My biggest category is complexion. Does this surprise you? It's always my favorite category in makeup, is anything to do with the complexion. And then I will finish off with lips and skin. So for complexion, in kind of the order that I use them, I picked up this Kelly Ray So Blown Clean Blurring Primer on recommendation from you guys. You told me I needed to try this out, and I absolutely love this. If you're more oily than me, I think you'd like this even more. That's why I reach for my Huda Beauty, because it is so hydrating on my skin. This is great if you want more of a mattifying look to the skin, but also the blurring properties of a blurring primer. So this one I find to be even more blurring. I still like my Huda Beauty for the hydration aspect. I like them both for different reasons. I feel like this one would be fantastic in the T-zone, and then the Huda Beauty all over the rest of my face for that hydration aspect. But I do really love this if you're looking for something super smoothing on the skin. This has been working out fantastically, so thank you for the recommendation, and so happy it got back in stock on Sephora Canada, because I was literally waiting forever for that to restock. Then Makeup Forever sent over this HD Skin all-in-one face palette, and I wasn't aware at first that some of these are actually foundation shades, but I've been using them as concealers, correctors. We have contour, which shows up more bronze, but they do market these shades as contour. We have blush, highlight. I like this palette specifically for underpainting. I think it works out really nicely. I did use some of the shades for contour today, and I really like the concealer in this. It has great coverage. It has a beautiful slip to it, super hydrating. And this is everything I wanted this palette to be, because I don't know if you remember those, it was either 4 or 5 pan palettes that Makeup Forever used to do with the creams in it. This is exactly what I wanted from this consistency, because those were my favorite cream products for so long. So as soon as this came in the mail, I was just floored to have it, because the quality is fantastic and the colors are just perfect for me. I love the blushes. There's nothing about this that I don't like. All the colors are good. I typically don't color correct. Those ones I'm not going to use as much, but I feel like if you're a working makeup artist or a makeup lover like me, you'd absolutely love this palette. There's so much product in it, and it's super heavy. It's like a brick. Then I also did a full review on the new Charlotte Tilbury blushes. I find they're a little inconsistent to me, but I will share with you my favorite ones in this video. I love the color Peach Pop. However, I have been using Pillow Talk probably the most, and this one's the one that's exclusive to the Charlotte Tilbury website. So if you wanted to pick up this color, you'll have to shop it from her site specifically, because the other ones you can get on Sephora, but this one you only can get on Charlotte Tilbury. Pillow Talk I'm wearing as my cream base today, topped with a powder that I will soon show you that's a favorite. But I've been reaching for these two the most. I do like the pink one too. It's super bright on my skin. And the deepest one I do like. I do feel like this is going to be looking better on my skin when I do have a tan come the summer. So I haven't been reaching for it as much, just because I am my winter shade right now. But I do like it. This one just is a little bit harder to work into my skin. But if you were curious about these, I think the formula is really nice. And I have to say this, because in my Charlotte Tilbury video, I was still playing around with the wear. It wore fantastically in that video, but since using these blushes, I have to say these are probably the longest wearing blush that I have ever used. Because these are a matte liquid blush, I feel like they really lock down on my skin, and I've never had a blush wear so well, because at the end of the day you can just see this. I feel like to a fault these actually show up more than other products that tend to fade on my skin, and I just look super blushy at the end of the day because these have such a great wear on my skin. So let me know if you've noticed that too. I've talked to a few people about it, but I feel like these are super long wearing and aren't getting the hype they deserve for that aspect of the blush, because that's really what sets them apart for me, is their wear. Then I picked up the Tarte Sculpt Tape, and I picked up the shade Warm Bronze, hoping by seeing swatches that this would be a better tone for me and a replacement for my Charlotte Tilbury contour one, because I do not like that product. The color is off on my skin. It's like a reddish purple undertone on my skin. It's just super unflattering. However, I got the shade Warm Bronze in this, and this is everything that I wanted the Charlotte Tilbury to be. So I've been really enjoying this. I am wearing this on my skin today, and it is more of a bronze shade, hence Warm Bronze. So it warms up the skin. I do find bronzing on me, I can get a contour look without it going so gray. I do find it more flattering. I already have a fairly angular face, so that's kind of why I reached for more of a bronze tour as opposed to a traditional contour for my face. So if you're similar to me in that sense, you probably really like this. The color is very easy to blend out. It is very liquidy compared to other products that I've used in the past, so just be mindful this isn't one that you can put on top of a set face. You definitely have to do your cream products first when you use this. And then I have some more contour products and bronze products that I have been loving. Milk Makeup sent over a PR package, and I believe this is the first time they've sent me anything. And they sent me all their new contour, bronzer, and blush shades. And I've just been playing around with these and really love the formula. The only formula that I didn't care for as much, just because of the color, are the highlighters. I just didn't find one that was my perfect shade for me. So those were the only ones of these stick products from Milk Makeup that I wasn't a fan of, but I do love the blush. I love their new contour sticks, and then of course their bronzer. They are super creamy, really easy to work with. I love the size of them too, because you're not gonna waste product. I felt like when they had the big ones, they just would go bad before you could actually even use it up. So we have Rally Blush, Stoked Contour, and Blaze Bronzer. You can see the bronzer in the Tarte one has more of a red undertone to it. I really like that kind of tone for my natural summer tan. I think it's going to be even better than it is right now, just because I do pull more red in the summer. Just my skin tans naturally on the redder side. However, right now Blaze I feel like is a really nice color if you are olive complected. I feel like it's really nice for that undertone. And the shade Stoked is actually a really nice gray contour, which isn't too gray, because often I find they just don't work for me for my skin tone, but Stoked seems to be a really nice cool tone color that works on my complexion, and I'm so happy to have found it, because honestly for me, I don't often find cool tone colors I feel like are very flattering on me, but that one is. So if you have been looking like I have been, it's a great color for us. And then lastly for complexion, we have the new One Size blush. I'm hesitant to even talk about this because I believe it is sold out now, so you might have to check your local Sephora to see if they still have it in stock. But it's the new Cheek Clapper Trio in Attention Seeker. I'm wearing the powder on my skin today, but I played with all these colors in trying new makeup. I'm even wearing this shimmer again in my inner corner. I'm obsessed with this as an inner corner highlight. I thought it was too dark at first, but honestly, I really like it as something just neon pink and sparkly for something different for my inner corner. And this blush, it does pull slightly lavender if you don't like that on your complexion. I do like the color, and I have topped Pillow Talk with this, but if you want to see super bright pink cheeks, I did use the combination of both these in trying new makeup, but I kind of wanted it more subdued for today's look, just because I was pulling more mauve tones, just the kind of look I wanted to do, play around with it. But I do like this. You do have to use the cream on an unset face. This one is a little more stiff and just won't work on top of powder. You really have to make sure you blend this in with your foundation. I find actually using my foundation brush with this particular color helps it blend into my skin a little bit better. So once you know that, I feel like it's a great product to use. I think the color is stunning, and if you're into those really bright cheeks, I think you're gonna really like this if you can get your hands on it. I hope you can, because I'm obsessed with the Cheek Clapper Trios. My favorite blush of all time is actually this formula in the shade Very That. That's my ultimate perfect blush. So if you want to check that out too if you haven't already. Looks like nothing online, the Very That color, but it is so stunning, and this one's just super fun. And I have nothing like this color right here in my collection. Just a really fun palette to have. Then I have lip product and one skincare product that I'm going to talk about. For lips, I got my hands on the MAC Luster Glass lipstick in the shade Thanks It's MAC. This went viral on TikTok. I've done a video on this showing the color applied to my lips, but it is this pinky taupe color with very subtle silver sparkle in it. You can't really see it, honestly. It just shifts that way. Like, it has a beautiful shift to it and just makes your lips look super glossy. I am wearing this today, however, I do have another gloss on top. This is really nice if you want that glossy look in a lipstick, and just the color is a really pretty everyday kind of pinky nude shade if you're into those kind of pinks. It just goes with everything. I totally see the hype in that color, and I'm so happy I was able to get my hands on it. I know it's always in stock usually on Sephora Canada. So for the US, you have to turn on your notifications because I think it was sold out for a long time places. But on Sephora Canada, you can usually get it there. And then for gloss, this color from City Lips, I did a sponsorship with them this past month, and this color initially I saw from Babs Beauty Steph. She got me onto this color. It's the shade Watermelon from City Beauty and their City Lips formula. I do have a little bit on my lips today, and it is a plumping gloss. I have a coupon, affiliate coupon with them, which is just Makeup by Cheryl. That's 15% now. They did have a big sale for Valentine's Day where you could have got 35%. But because the sale's over, it's gone back to the 15%. But if you ever wanted to pick up one of their plumping glosses, these are nice and opaque, these ones. I would highly, highly recommend Watermelon. Steph shows it a couple different ways that she uses it as well in some of her videos if you want to go check out her too. But it's just such a pretty color, and I cannot wait to wear this with a tan in the summer. I'm waiting. And then I heard some mixed things about this lip product. Wasn't initially gonna pick it up, but I'm so happy I did because this is super, super juicy glossy lips. It is the Refi lip gloss. It's just a clear gloss. I strictly use this as a topper gloss. It's not a treatment for me or anything like that. This is just if I want super, super glossy looking lips. I wore this in my Trying New Makeup if you want to go see it over there, but it's just a really pretty clear gloss if you're looking for one. I love the simplicity of Refi. I love the packaging. I love everything about it. How this looks like on the lips is different than other glosses. It is a special gloss in terms of being a clear topper. It has that glass-like look, which is hard to find without being overly thick or sticky. It just has the perfect sort of consistency, and I love the metal tip on it. I just think it's a really nice packaging. So if you were curious about it, definitely give it a try. I like it, but as I said, I've heard mixed things. So some people do, some people don't. I do love it though. And then the last product I have here is a skincare product that took me forever to get on board with, but my skin, you guys know, I'm super sensitive. So I have finally started using the Paula's Choice Exfoliate 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I've heard so much about this product over the years, and I've started to use it 1 to 2 times a week, and that seems to be working out really nicely for me for keeping my texture at bay, but specifically my pores. I really, really notice a difference in the pore size when I do use this. I've been skin cycling, so tonight is actually going to be my exfoliation night, and I cannot wait to use this because I know tomorrow my skin is gonna look its best. My best skin days are after the nights that I use it. I love this so, so much, and this bottle is gonna last me literally forever. I'm wondering, do they have a smaller size of this? I know Paula's Choice is going to come to Sephora Canada soon, so I wanted to see if they had a smaller size because I believe this is probably going to expire before I can use it all, so I might have to just throw some in a bottle for a friend to test out because I love this, but I definitely don't think I need the full size by the time it expires. Yeah, it's 12 months. There's no way I'm going to use this up in 12 months. That is everything for my February favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this monthly favorites video. Strictly beauty today, but you know what? It was a good month for beauty. So I'm so happy to share with you these products. If you've tried any of these, let us know in the comments. I'd love to know your thoughts. And if there's anything else you guys want me to check out, your favorites this month, beauty, books, lifestyle, you name it, you let me know. I want to know your favorites as always. So thank you so much for taking the time and sharing with me. I love going through the comments of these videos and finding out your favorites as well. I always get such good ideas from you guys. As I said in the beginning, if you have not already, I would absolutely love, love, love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.